Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the Brooks Legacy. We're with Generation 3 and Marin with her little island adventure. Um, yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday and let's get into more of her and Atoni, shall we? The spring is a wonderful season for fresh beginnings and blossoming relationships. Atoni and Marin met many times, and every time she found herself getting closer and closer to Del Sol Valley. This time it was a little bowling alley bar in Oasis Springs that Marin thought she had been to once or twice before during her teen years. Turns out they both suck at bowling, but it was so much fun to be with him. The bar was empty pretty much, other than a goth emo teenager who was there one moment, then gone the next. Probably something to do with this bar carding him. Teens and fake IDs. What are you gonna do? But yes, springtime is the season of love and blossoming feelings. And watching one's fiance's naked butt naked butt running to skinny dip in the ocean while she sells stuff at the beach. Try to say that 5 times fast. Everyone got an eyeful, but Marin appreciated hers. Her guy has quite the toned bum. Loving Sulani is like taking a breath of fresh air every day. And being with Atoni, that air tastes like the sea, like fresh spring flowers and the kiss of the sun on your skin, the slight scratchiness of his beard stubble on Marin's lips, his and her bangs and Marin's face. The sand underneath them felt like a blanket made just for them under the stars. And it was just Marin and Atoni. It was perfect. Atoni came by to pick Marin up for a surprise date to Brindleton Bay. She was getting more and more comfortable going to the mainland. It's been that long, and Marin has changed. No one was really looking for her anymore. Marin guessed she was really free, even if she wasn't free of the guilt. But that was for another night. Mar, love, your muscles are tense. Baby, you needed to just relax on the warm waters more. I mean, I have to collect the shells. I'm trying to fix up a proper house in all, Tony. Ah, that feels good, though. Don't stop. He chuckled, his husky scent of the ocean washing over her. I won't, baby, I promise. You know I can help you with the finances. I would love to, actually, if you weren't so stubborn to do everything by myself. Marin finished his sentence, and he flicked her nose gently. I know, it's dumb. I am a proud woman who comes from a long line of stubborn women who built everything from the ground up and didn't accept any sort of help, so I guess you could say it's in the genes. You miss them. Marin sighed. Yeah, I do. I miss my mom, my brother, my dad, and my cousins, and my aunt and uncle. I hated being part of all of it when I was there. She sighed once more. Tony, I need to tell you something I haven't told you before. He took Marin's hand and led her outside. That's all right. I am here to listen, but I need to tell you something too. His eyes searched hers. Confession time? For us both? Her stomach flipped. Yeah, sounds like it. They both sat, both of them anxious, each waiting for the other to speak. Tony broke the silence. So, you or I first? Marin smiled sheepishly. Would it be childish to flip a coin? Tony rolled his eyes. Yes, but who cares? Heads or tails? Heads. Because every single time you get to pick tails, you have this small sparkle in your eye, like it's an inside joke. I do. You definitely do. It's right there, you goof. All right, all right. He flipped a coin. Heads, Mar. Plum. All right, then. I am up. Marin stared out into the dark town, her eyes unfocusing on her surroundings. This was it. Deep breaths, Marin. You will either hate her or be okay with it. Like, teenagers run away from home every now and then, right? And hide their family. I have never told you my last name. Now that we're here, I'm not actually sure if you would recognize it, so it might be a stupid thing. I sound stupid right now, actually, so I'm going to just spit it out. Um, okay. So, my family is kind of popular in the news and tabloids and all the things, particularly in Del Sol Valley and Strangerville. I didn't want anything to do with it, so I ran away after my mom and I got into a bit of a disagreement about what I can and cannot do with my life. But my my last name is Brooks. Um, and my mom and dad are Hope Brooks and Erwin Brooks slash Breeze. My uncle is Andy Brooks. Yeah, a big military guy. My mom is a famous writer, and my dad is big in the gaming circles. And my grandmother was Eden Brooks, the big actress. I just, I didn't want anything to do with it, so I ran away a bit before my 18th birthday. Guilt churned in Marin's stomach. Of course, now I'm a little older, but not at all wiser. I kinda regret the way I did it. Only my cousin Kason knew I was leaving, and I promised my baby brother I would send him a message, but it's been a bit difficult, both on the surviving here and the writing a bit. I haven't done it yet. Marin forced herself to stop, nervously watching him. He was such a patient sweetheart. He was just sitting there, watching Marin and processing everything she said, tenderly rubbing her back to give her the comfort she didn't know she needed. Marin didn't want to lose Atoni. She wasn't sure she could. What would she do if Atoni hated her because of this? It's not like it was a huge secret, but it wasn't a small one either. Well, that is not what I was expecting you to say, but I understand it. He held a note of surprise in his voice. Marin Brooks, huh? Yeah, I think I'm on some missing persons lists. Probably all of them. Not flattering photos, I think. He smiled. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't read books really, and I barely watch any movies, so up until now I thought A Brook was a little stream instead of the last name of the love of my life, so Marin's heart skipped a beat. You aren't mad? Why would I be? We all have family issues and secrets, and I haven't said mine yet. So really, I should be asking you that in a minute. I doubt I could be mad at you, unless you're cheating on me. He choked. No, that would, I, the noise he made, she was dying of laughter. Breathe, baby. But good to know, because I couldn't either. So, what's your confession? I'm a mermaid. Marin blinked. Huh? I am a mermaid. Or a merman. Got a tail and everything. My entire family is, actually. He watched Marin anxiously. She blinked 5 times and began to process that, thinking back on things. Is your tail red by any chance? Yes. Have you seen it? He searched her face. Maybe, like out of the corner of my eye. That does explain a lot, though. Like, why you like tails so much, why you smell like the ocean, which is a wonderful scent, by the way, why you swim so much faster than me. Do mermaids have magical powers and, like, soulmates and stuff? Yes, we do. And you are mine, I am pretty sure. Okay. All right. Cool. Can I see it properly when we get home? I'm staying at yours tonight? Yeah. You, me, a moonlight swim. Me and my merman. I'd love that. I have to say, you are taking this extremely well. I thought, well, eh, I'll have to tell you about what I saw when my cousin Zyala was born, but some other time. It kinda kills the mood. Well, we certainly wouldn't want that, would we, Marin Brooks? No, we certainly wouldn't, Atoni Moho. And I think that's a perfect place to stop. Marin did it. She finally admitted out loud to somebody else who she is, what she did, and her feelings. And Tony told her his secret, which is a very big deal. But for her, with what she has experienced and she's hidden her entire life, she kind of already knew, you know? It's a little weird, little whatever, but it's okay. And they're stronger for this. I love them. They are my heart and soul. I adore these Sims, and they are a very cute couple. Um, so yeah. Uh, confession time was a success, and now Marin can move forward. Maybe if Atoni didn't think it was that big of a deal, maybe her brother, Kason, and everyone will forgive her. She's just got to write that letter, right? Or the email, or whatever way she's going to decide to send the message. She has to write it, she has to send it. And hopefully that will be soon. But for now, I want to thank everybody so very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Again, happy Tuesday. Have a great rest of the week. And don't forget, where the water's slow, legacies grow.